I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your love pass you by, and weep not for the memory. I'm so tired, I can't sleep, standing on the edge of something way too deep. Funny how we feel so much but can't say a word. We're screaming inside, oh, but we just can't be heard. And I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your love pass you by, and weep not for the memory. So afraid to love and so afraid to lose, clinging to a past that doesn't let you choose. Once there was a darkness, a deep and endless night, where you gave me everything you had, you gave me life. And I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your love pass you by, and weep not for the memories. Don't let your love pass you by, and weep not for the memories.
Hi, I'm Barbara Scobie. I'm the bereavement coordinator with Hospice Care of the Low Country. Thank you for attending Hospice Care of the Low Country's annual celebration of life. I'm saddened that we're not able to get together in person because, we really are missing out on the hugs and all the love that we can share when we see one another. But I hope that this video will be able to bring you some comfort in the days to come. I've named it the Seasons of Change because grief, you go through all the seasons, and not only are we experiencing grief now, we are not able to see our loved ones per the pandemic and all of the other things that are changing and making our lives not normal right now. It is truly our honor and privilege to be able to take care of your loved ones. We become part of their family, and we want to honor them, as well as the ones in the community who have lost loved ones, as well as our team and us, because we all have losses. No one escapes from that. And so even for our family and friends, we want to be able to celebrate them at this time. And so thank you for being here with us. And now I would like to introduce Charlie Tyler, our spiritual care coordinator.
Hi, my name is Charlie Tyler. I'm the spiritual care coordinator for Hospice Care of the Low Country. It's my pleasure to be able to offer you some thoughts that I hope will be encouraging and perhaps build you up during these long, hard days. Almost 3,000 years ago, Solomon wrote about the seasons that we have in our lives. Really insightful, even though it's been 3,000 years since he wrote that. It reminds us that as we go through our seasons, here we are in fall, we know that winter's coming, and we also know that around the corner from there will be spring, because there's a time, there's a season for everything. Let me read to you from Ecclesiastes chapter 3, some of the insights that Solomon had when he wrote, again, almost 3,000 years ago. He writes, "There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. There's a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to tear down, and a time to build. There's a time to weep and a time to laugh. There's a time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones and a time to gather them. There's a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. There's a time to search and a time to give up, a time to keep and a time to throw away. There's a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak. There's a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. Inside of our lives, we find all of these seasons coming and moving through. But this is about balance. That's what this section of Scripture is all about. It's about balance. And a reminder that all of life is about finding that balance. Those of you who have suffered loss recently, or even in the last several years, you've been put off your balance. And you're struggling to find your balance again. Regaining your balance is the hard work of grief. And finding your balance takes time. But just as the writer for Ecclesiastes speaks to us, you should know that you will find your balance again. You'll find your right season. Thank you for listening. I hope this has been encouraging to you.
In this life I shared with you were some very special moments and dreams that did come true. But now the angels have come calling, so I bid your heart adieu until the time I walk again with you. A life can touch so many through the course of years and leave behind a legacy of smiles and tears. And though I cannot change what's certain, I'll miss the things we used to do until the time I walk again with you. Love and laughter fills the heartache and helps us carry through. And when I gaze up to the stars, I know one shines for you. So rest assured your life on earth was not in vain, and your memory lives on in those who must remain. You see, the Father gave His promise, and in my heart I know it's true. A time will come, I'll walk again with you. A time will come, I'll walk again with you.
And thank you, Christopher Paul, for your beautiful music. We appreciate you always being available to share your lovely words and songs with us. And I just wanted to share, as words of encouragement, a poem by Albert Camus. Some of you may be familiar with him. He's a French author and journalist, and this is a poem that he wrote. He said, "In the midst of hate, I found there was within me an invincible love. In the midst of tears, I found there was within me an invincible smile. In the midst of chaos, I found there was within me an invincible calm. I realized through it all that in the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer." And that makes me happy. For it says that no matter how hard the world pushes against me, within me there's something stronger, something better, pushing right back. So I hope that will encourage you to move forward as the seasons change, and to always smile when you relive your memories of your loved ones. Memories are what keep them present with us. And I encourage you to make new memories, and as you do that, to be smiling. And also share a smile with someone else. Remember that as grief changes, so do the seasons, and you will continue to move forward.
Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. And smile with your fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness and hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use in crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use in crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
The days ahead for many of you may be difficult, and I want you to know that you're most welcome to reach out to me if there's anything I can do to assist you in your journey, offer you support and encouragement. Please feel free to reach out to our hospice office, and I'll be happy to make contact with you.
Thank you, Charlie. Yes, we are here. We want you to know that we're not going anywhere. Any way we can help, please reach out. We are having support groups still. They are through Zoom. They are offered to the community as well as to our patients' families. So they're on our website, but if you want to reach out to me as well, we have a counseling team that's available, and you can contact the office. Thank you for attending, and I hope this has been helpful to you. I hope that you have hope as you move forward, and that you're able to go through the seasons with a smile and carry on with a smile, and know that you are not alone. We're here if we can be of help. Thank you.